Hello world, Alexandre Buckley here, and let's talk games. So once again I am back and I am looking at another Apple Arcade game. What's Apple Arcade? What does it do? I have no idea. I've never heard of this thing. You haven't heard of Apple Arcade? Well, guess what? I've done 2 videos on Apple Arcade. The first one tells you all about Apple Arcade, what it is, what it does, why it exists, everything like that, and that video is in the description. But maybe you already know about Apple Arcade and you're just like, this Apple Arcade sounds interesting, but is it for me? Well, I have a review for you, so also check that out down in the description as well. But if you just want the cliff notes, if you're not interested in any of that and you're like, hey, I've heard of this game sounds awesome, which it is, it's an amazing game, I love this game. It always puts me in a good mood just talking about it, because look at it. Look at it. This is proof, by the way, before we get into it, this is proof that you do not need good graphics to make a good game. This game is ridiculously fun. Anyway, moving back on, because I was pitching Apple Arcade for a second. If you just want the cliff notes, Apple Arcade is a new service from your favourite mobile phone and tablet and I suppose laptop and computer maker, Apple. And what they basically have done is made this service where you pay a one-off subscription fee to get access to a ton of games, all exclusive to the platform. No ads, no microtransactions, and if you don't like the game, just delete it. That's basically it. But for more information, check those videos in the description. But today I am checking out what possibly is... is it the best game on the platform? Okay, I don't know if it's the best game on the platform. Do you know what? I've been on a run recently where I've been reviewing games and I've been saying, hey, this is the best I've played so far. This is the best. And you know what? It's at the stage now. We found some really good games. We found Rayman, we found Neocab, we found Skate City, and now this. And you know what? All 4 of them, top games on the platform. Is it the best game? I don't know, but this is the most fun game. This is the game I've spent the most on. This is the game that is the most fun. It's the greatest, funniest game. It's because I'm looking at the video now and it's like, it's awesome. So, it's a little cross-platform beat-em-up game, but what I love most about this is the personality of this game, the animation style of this game, the fact that it is very basic graphics, but they've gone out their way to make this as epic as possible, and it's got this real nice retro vibe to it, and it's just, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. And do you know what's amazing about this? I hate games in portrait mode. I can't stand them. They get on my nerves. And I had to play this in portrait mode and it didn't bother me because I just felt it added to the charm and the style of it, and I felt like it was the right choice to do it this way, and it made me like it even more. So this game already had me with my back against the wall because I was like, I can't flip the screen, what's this about? And then this is just awesome. It's just awesome. Look at the story on this. Like, you're taking it, this great story of a king that's been betrayed, and you know they've got to find a quest and all this other stuff. What is it? What are they doing? It's basically little stick figures. It's just ridiculous, but it's fantastic and it's so engaging. And what I like about it is it has that kind of old sort of Doom charm about it. You know, that kind of, this game's going to be tough, but you know it's tough and you're tough, so why not get into this tough game and let's beat some stuff up. This game's going to be tough, it's going to be awesome, we're going to beat some stuff up and it's going to be great, and that was basically the vibe of it, and I love it. I really love it. I think the graphics are awesome, even though they're basically nothing, but they're so expressive at the same time. It's got this real great charm and this great personality to it. Great story. The music is great. The controls are great. Really love the controls because they evolve as you evolve, which is good. I paired up a controller with this because, and this is the thing of Apple Arcade, if I'm going to be fair, I have to mention it with most of the games. There's been very few games where the touchscreen controls have been fine. This is another one of those games where the controller makes it a lot easier to play with, but the touchscreen controls aren't too bad. However, I've been using the controller because the controller is a lot more fun. Now, very simple game. Things come towards you, kill them. Don't die. That's basically it. Collect stuff, use stuff. That's basically it. You are on a quest, you need to learn to defend, you need to learn to fight, and that's basically it. There's not a lot going on here. It's nothing too complicated, but the thing is, it's okay having a very simplistic game as long as it works well. It's when you do the simple things well, it becomes a lot more fun, because then you can throw this story in, you can throw this animation in and all this other stuff, and it looks great. This reminds me of like some of the games I was playing in the early 90s and stuff, which shows how old I actually am, which is kind of depressing, but never mind. And it's just so charming, and it's just so much fun. And this is the beauty of Apple Arcade. It's such a unique title, and I can't think of it coming out on any other platform. It's just the perfect platform for it. And it's great that it's on the actual platform, and I think you should all check it out. I like that it progresses. I like the style of it. I like the music of it. I like the graphics of it. I like that when you get a victory scene, there's a fire, and you celebrate by your campfire. That's just fantastic. I love that everything's got the retro vibe to it. Even with the controls, when it comes on the screen, it says you've got to press this in X, and it's all pixelated. It's great. Everything about this is great. The story is engaging, but let's be honest, I'm not taking the story that seriously because I find the whole thing hilarious. But I think that's kind of the point. So, yeah. And this is the thing with gaming. Gaming is meant to be fun. Yes, I mean, we've got to the stage now where you have these games with great big epic stories and they're making political points and all that. And that's great. But at the end of the day, when you first picked up a controller as a child, you did it because it was fun and it was escapism. And this is one of those games that reminds me of how fun gaming is meant to be. And that is why I love this game. And it's easily one of the top games on the platform. Now, the other thing I always bring up when I review these games is, will this game be something that you would use and consider to replace your console? Because this is the thing with the Apple Arcade service. It works on so many varying degrees of platforms, from a computer to your phone to your tablets to an Apple TV, which would be connected to your television. So when that's happening, it makes you wonder, would this game be something that you would play that would ultimately replace a flagship title on your TV or your console? And the answer is basically no, not really. I would buy this if this was in the PlayStation Store. I would buy this if it was, like this reminds me a lot of Limbo, that kind of independent game that does a lot with what it has and has a real personality and a real sort of style to it, which is really engrossing and really engaging. I love it a lot. That being said, I still think this is just a step before that big title that will basically brings everyone together and just goes, this is why you need to get Apple Arcade. That being said, we're at the stage now that there are some absolutely stellar titles in Apple Arcade. This is one of them, and this is one of those things that I think it's worth trying the service for. If you just spend a month and just play this game, you've got your money's worth, because this game is worth a purchase on its own, and it is absolutely fantastic. I can't say enough good things about it, and I don't want to spoil anything. Just go out there, just play it. You're going to have a great time. I know you will. And that's going to do it for my review. It's the most positive review I've done so far on any game on Apple Arcade, because I loved it a lot. So if you like this review, please hit the like button. If you didn't like this review, well, I'm sorry, basically. But if you didn't like this review, why not give me a comment and tell me why you didn't like the review? Maybe it's something I could do better in the future, and then I could learn, and then we could have good videos and everyone would be happy. Wouldn't that be nice? Also, if you could please subscribe to my channel, help me grow and develop, that'd be great, as I'm trying to build the platform up. I'd really appreciate it, so smash that subscribe button, smash that like button if you liked it. That's going to do it for this one, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.